So, since the last Rimworld episode, I've taken the time to upgrade the ship, adding more armor, heat sinks, weapons, and generally overhauling the interior. The bulk of the resources for that project I got from capturing and dismantling a derelict destroyer. Now that the ship is in a good place to leave it, I can move on to the main goal. The main goal is still to return to the planet and rebuild, though this is a long-term goal that may take more than a year or two of in-game time to complete. So I think that I need to make sub-goals for making parts of the base like power, production, defenses, population, and food production to make this project more manageable. So, with that in mind, the goal of today is foundation and power. To sum this up, we need basic power production and a staging area to work from to complete further goals. I can begin putting the plan into action by loading the cargo shuttle with everything I need for today's goal. The things that we need and want are my robots for work and defense, fuel for the cargo shuttle, components, batteries, ship reactors for the main power, robot base stations, and enough steel to make structures. After some time looking around the planet, I found the place I would like to rebuild. It's not too far from where we once lived. Now that we have a location in mind, I need to wait for the shuttle cargo to be loaded, then we can send our boys down to the surface and get to business. Oh yeah, I have also modded the shit out of the game with surprising stability. On another note, I don't own the DLC because I'm too lazy to buy it and work around it with mods. Now that I have boots on the ground and I can see what I'm working with, a plan is brewing. So, at first glance we have 3 bug nests here, and here. My plan is to build in this area. We'll start off by setting a small staging area here and getting rid of the immediate bug threat. I'm going to have my one and only killer android, Zachary, go destroy the nearby insects in their nests. Zachary has high-power limbs, plasteel plating, great implants, a good gun, and good armor, so he can handle himself well in combat. Noah, on the other hand, has all the same stuff besides a good weapon and the skills to use it well. In other words, he's a high-power helper. So until we get a good defense started, Zachary is going to have to deal with everything for the most part. seeing now that there is no immediate threat of bugs. I'll set up basic power production using ship reactors. To make a long story short, I'm simply going to copy the reactor layout and room that I have installed on my ship. Now that we have basic power, I can start planning and constructing temporary housing for our colonists until we expand. I also brought down some plasma drills so we can drill for steel and types of stone for walls. I was praying that something like this wouldn't happen until we had the manpower or the defenses to deal with it. Although seeing how we don't have either one, I'm going to have to gamble and just send Zachary to hopefully deal with this before it becomes a bigger problem. Luckily we destroyed it without any major repercussions. Besides some light damages on Zachary, we got off lucky this time. Now, with this event out of the way, I can go back to construction and finishing up this goal. So this is my first time making something like this. I'm personally satisfied with how it turned out. Although if you feel as if something needs to be improved, please leave a comment. Or if you don't feel like commenting, you could just leave a thumbs up or down to state your opinion. If you do that, I'll be able to see where I need to improve a lot faster. Anyways, have a nice day.